Hey, have you ever had a VA appraisal come in short and you're wondering whether or not your deal is going to blow up? Well, I'm going to show you in this video how I used ChatGPT and AI to help me overcome a $25,000 VA appraisal shortfall. So stay tuned. We've got a great video here for you to show you how you can save your next VA deal. Hi, I'm Vincent Sear. I'm with Real Broker, and I want to paint you this scenario. I have this listing. It's under contract. It's with a VA loan. The contract price is for $950,000. I get a call from the appraiser. He's going to come out and take a look. Comes out, puts together whatever information they have. I provided the appraiser with comps that I used, as well as all the list of upgrades that my seller had done to the home, which was fairly substantial. Submit it all to him, and then all of a sudden, I get this call. Hey, we need to invoke Tidewater, which means we can't figure out how to appraise or compare this property with anything that's in the local area. So we're going to need some help from you. So that's the call I get. And here's what I did to start using AI to help me in this whole process. Okay, so the first thing I did was I go to AI and I say, hey, I'm a realtor with a property going through a VA appraisal. The appraisal invoked Tidewater. What do I need to do? And ChatGPT came back and said when they invoked the Tidewater initiative, means that it came back below the contract price and they're giving us an opportunity to figure out how to provide additional comparables. So here's the type of comparables you should provide and provide me a list of it. I submitted that in to the appraiser, and the appraisal came in 25K short. So now, what am I going to do? I'm 25K short. Either the buyer's going to have to bring 25,000 on a VA deal, you know that's probably not going to happen, or my seller's going to have to lower the price by 25,000, and that's not going to happen. So here's what we did instead. So just to recap, our contract price is 950. The VA appraisal came in 9.25. This is going to take about 2 weeks to put this all together. We're short 25,000. So, what was off? Well, I looked at the average of the comparables from the appraiser, and the average was 972,000, which is higher than my contract price. I had one comp that I used that was outside of the school district. So I was going to say, well, I'm not even comparing the same school districts. And we had some challenges because we have a fairly unique home. It's historic. It's got a lot of property along with it, and they're very difficult to find comparables for that. So what we decided to do was go through and let's do some AI analysis of what's going on with the appraisal that we were provided, additional comps, and what we can do to put together a rebuttal. So here are some of the AI prompts, and I'll read some of these, but clearly you can have some time to look through yourself and uh, understand more what was done. So here's what we said. Okay, the appraisal came in 25,000 less. Now what do we do? Well, it says, let's upload the appraisal and look at the comps that the appraiser used. And they're looking for the comparables, the differences, what adjustments were made. And once that happens, then AI can come back and help understand where the differences are. What comparables could I also provide that maybe help that? And let's draft a rebuttal for this. So this is what we submitted back in and the response that came back. The other thing that came back, it says, here are some strategic considerations that we want. We want the appraiser is going to take a fairly firm stance, and they did. And so we want to make sure that we have a good case we're going to build. Stronger comps, better understanding of what adjustments we're going to be making. Um, what do we need to do to have a reconsideration of value? So we want to provide more information, understand, maybe explain why we disagree with some of the adjustments that were made, and let's craft a response that we can appeal back up, not only back up through the appraiser, but back up through the lender and potentially to the VA as well. So I found a couple other comps, and we're going back and forth with AI to refine the data and help improve what we need to do to build a case. So in doing so, this is a response back. So we put together all the information. I put as well in the improvements that my client had made. And we also wanted to show that the adjustments that the appraiser had made with regards to some energy efficient items that my client had made did not reflect clearly the investment my client had placed into the home. So we made an argument as well that we were going to challenge the adjustments and say that we should have gotten more credit for that. So we've put that all together and submitted this back into the lender to send up to the VA, and it was sent up to the VA. And it took about a little over a week for them to get back. And guess what? You know, it came back at value. So we had that 925 original appraisal reevaluated, and it came back at the contract price. The loan got clear to close, and it's now ready to close. So I just want to let you know that it's very possible for you to make a challenge, and these are the tools that I think you should understand how to use. So when you look through all of this, when you go back over this video, here's something to keep in mind. Okay, we didn't use emotion, we didn't use feelings. Hey, I feel my client's house is worth more. We used the data, okay? We built a case, and we used AI to enhance our information, not embellishment, but to enhance the distinctions between our property and what was being used for comparables. We had a lot of analysis that could have been done very, very quickly. I mean, I could have done all this as well, pouring through all of these and trying to figure it out and build something. But I used a tool that allowed me to do it faster, take in other information, maybe have some give and take back and forth to some ideas, or things I had and say, hey, what do you think about if we apply this or not? And there was interactions going back. So I used AI to enhance our ability to be able to defend our property in this case. And in the end, it benefits everybody as far as the buyers are going to get their house and don't have to pay up $25,000. My seller doesn't have to lower the price $25,000. We don't have a deal that's blowing up, and we're able to justify the value using these tools. So use AI to be able to help you do your job better. And here's a great example of being able how to demonstrate value to your client, because I'll tell you, everybody was very happy about how this all came together. So here's some information about us. If you want more details of what's going on, shoot us a message, send a comment into this video. But here's how you can be able to help your client defend against a short appraisal that comes through. Thank you. Have a great day.